Now, paradigms can end up sounding very negative because their job is to be settled, to be dogmatic, to force us to view nature through preconceived categories, and basically to indoctrinate students in that view. And this is indeed one major lesson of Kuhn's work. However, the advantage is that the scientist doesn't have to constantly question their assumptions. They can simply work out of them and dive into nature more deeply on those settled assumptions. Kuhn even likens it to a settled judicial decision that we all agree to live within. In this way, he thinks, very real but limited progress is made in normal science. But Kuhn thinks there are also periods of science where there's a sense of unease and discontent with the reigning paradigm. Kuhn especially has in mind here the increasingly Baroque Ptolemaic model of the solar system. In these revolutionary periods, more foundational assumptions end up being questioned. Importantly, though, this is not a simply dispassionate process by which the evidence obviously wins out and leads to the best theory automatically. Kuhn's historical study revealed that new paradigms are created not actually by the seasoned veterans in the field that we've been taught to revere, but rather by young scientists and those who have not been in the field very long, whose thinking has not yet been ossified by years of thinking according to the old paradigm. Instead of convincing the old guard, what ends up happening is that advocates of the new paradigm, they don't win the argument. Rather, they attract new young scientists to their exciting research program. In our context, that means that they attract more graduate students to their programs and to their exciting new way of thinking. And the minute the new paradigm wins out, Kuhn notes, say the Copernican model, its rivals are ridiculed as non-scientific. The old guard is shunned and their work ends up being ignored. The revolution does not take place because they won the argument and the old guard become convinced by the new overwhelming evidence. They see the light and they recant. Rather, the revolution happens because they die off.